Prologue. Bravo Sector, the Zek Conspiracy. Sometimes the truth doesn't die. It waits in silence until the lie that replaced it starts to bleed. Kaya Chudo. Prologue. The Ghost and the General. It's the year 2060. Galaxy Sector Bravo 6. Dominion of Earth's Allied Forces. Location: Outer Rim Prison, Bravo 5 territory. Zek Chudo hadn't seen sunlight in 9 years. Not since the Valor Creed, his starship, went dark during the Battle of Androm Axis. Not since the ambush, the betrayal. The searing heat of being dragged from the wreckage by clawed hands in a black suit with no insignia, just the cold hiss of a translator that said, "You are property now." Now all he saw was artificial blue light buzzing above his metal cell and a constant mist of sleep. Gas released every 6 hours. It kept him weak, kept him from remembering too much. They wanted the codes, the formulas, the genetics hidden in his blood. He refused. Every time he said Kaya's name, they turned up the pain. Every time he whispered, "My sons," they shocked his spine. And still he endured. They had taken everything from him, but they never took her voice from his memory, her lips calling his name in anger, her laugh when the boys climbed him like a tree, her silence the night before he left, when he chose war over fixing their marriage. "One more mission, Kaya," he had said, "and then I come home." Meanwhile, home wasn't the same. Location: Earth Base, Bravo 6 territory. Household record ID, Chudo-Unit 88. Kaya Chudo stood at the foot of the hallway, staring at the silhouette sitting on her son's couch. He was smiling, that same crooked grin that used to piss her off after a fight. His shoulders were broad, his voice just as deep. He smelled like smoke and cedar and manhood like Zek. But Zek was dead, gone, a vapor lost in a forgotten starfield, declared Kaya by the Unified Military Council, and yet he was back, just like that. The officers who brought him said it was a miracle. They found him, alive, malnourished, but whole. And Kaya, mother, widow, survivor, felt a terrifying warmth rise in her chest. She wanted to scream, run, collapse. Instead, she forced a smile and whispered, "Welcome home, Zek." Zek, too, rose slowly and walked to her. He hugged her like a memory come alive. But he was too gentle, too sweet, too calm. The original Zek Chudo would have had a storm behind his kiss. This one felt like an echo trying to feel real. She didn't tell the boys. Zeal and Zeke cried for hours that night. Dad's back, they believed it, needed to. So she played along. But in the dark, when no one was watching, Kaya stared at the sleeping man beside her with questions burning holes through her mind. Are you him? Or are you what they want me to love instead? Across the universe, Mac Canta watched the footage of Zek hugging Kaya with a feral smile. President Dorsey poured himself a drink. Canta growled, "You gave her the prototype?" Dorsey replied coolly, "She won't know the difference, not for long, not until it's too late." In the background, chained to a lab table, the real Zek Chudo coughed up blood and whispered, "Kaya, I'm coming home." Kaya's journal entry 001 The man in my bed. Date, April 23rd, 2060. Location, Sector Bravo 6, Earth Dome 2. Clearance level, private. For my eyes only. I'm not sure if writing this makes me crazy or human. I just know I need a place to put the truth, even if it never leaves this file. Zek is back. At least that's what they said. He walked in our home last week like nothing happened, like the last 10 years didn't swallow me whole, like he didn't leave this planet angry, cold, and too proud to kiss me goodbye. He hugged Zek. He ruffled Zeal's hair. He asked for my stew and smiled like a goddamn hologram. My boys cried and I smiled and I played along. And here's the thing, he doesn't smell like sweat and plasma. He doesn't toss in his sleep. He doesn't call me Chudo when he's annoyed. And he doesn't make me feel like I'm in danger when he looks at me. The old Zek did, the real Zek. Couldn't ruin me with a glance. This one, he's nice, and that's the problem. Last night he made love to me slow, careful, tender, like he was following instructions. His hands were in the right place, his lips said all the right things, and still I didn't finish. I cried afterward. He kissed my forehead and whispered, I'm here now. But the man I married would have said, don't lie to me, Gaia, what's wrong? This one just pulled me closer. I laid on his chest and it was warm, strong, familiar. But Odin, our dog, sat outside the door all night. He didn't sleep. He didn't wag his tail. He just stared at the bedroom like it was a crime scene. I think Odin the dog knows, and I think so. And I think so do I. I'm not ready, because if I admit it, if I say it out loud, then I have to accept that my husband is still gone.